pretty simple. Like, did you or did you not obey the law? Like, it's not that hard. It ain't that complicated. Like, it's not that deep. The other thing that's happening right now in this vein with politics is, I hope, and what we're kind of seeing is the beginning of the dismantling of the FBI, okay? Because the FBI are not your friends. Like, they are up to some shady shit, Slim Shady. And again, like, we are on to them, okay? So, do you guys remember? So, I had Matt Taibbi on my show, who's an iconic independent journalist, used to be a political White House correspondent for Rolling Stone, is now independent. And he was one of the top journalists in cahoots with Elon Musk to expose the Twitter files. So, when I had him on my show, and as a journalist, fucking loser geek, I was like starstruck in my tracks. But I digress. He revealed how they discovered in the Twitter files that the FBI was in cahoots with Twitter at the time. This is before Elon came over and like rode that train, like the fucking Polar Express glory that we had never seen coming, right? How the FBI was in cahoots with Twitter when it came to information flow. And that's concerning, right? I think so. Anybody raise your hand? Yes, exactly. Concerning. Okay. Like, what is your business of what information we do and don't get? Like, shady, corrupt. Okay. Weaponize, politicize. Like, let's just do all the rhyming today. And so now Trump is bringing in a new director of the FBI, Kash Patel. No, I don't think it's a diversity. I don't think it's a DEI hire. I don't think it's a quota, but you know what? If it is, like, all power to them. Again, like, no fucks are getting given. No, I'm just kidding. But this guy was a federal prosecutor for the DOJ, and he actually served in the DOJ in the National Security Division during the Obama administration. But what have you now? Okay. You have the mainstream media, and this guy's like all for what Trump is promising, which is to expose the hoes, transparency, expose the lies. Like, if I don't get JFK assassination answers during this presidency, Trump will have hell to pay from a 5-1 blonde, okay? But all these things that they promised, because we saw this bullshit.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Even in the ambush and the persecution of Trump, right? Which was such a double standard and so biased, because again, there were things going on with Hunter Biden at the same time. But with Trump, it's like the FBI raids Mar-a-Lago, ambushes his life, like is in Melania Trump's underwear drawer. Meanwhile, with the Bidens, it's like, let me give you like a nice, like, I'm going to pass it out in your locker. And like, will you go to prom with me? AKA, like, we may look into your stuff at some point. Like, complete double standard, right? And so this is the kind of shit that they're looking to end, expose what Biden says in his own administration, but the politicization and weaponization of said organizations, okay? But what's so sad yet entertaining about this entire thing is how the mainstream media's brains are breaking and melting down, because they're like, okay, Trump just brought this guy, despite his qualifications, Trump just brought this guy in to run his revenge tour on all these people he think did him wrong. Like, this isn't a Khloe Kardashian ass comeback tour against an ex, okay? That's what they're acting like. They're just trying to, like, meanwhile, this guy and others on his behalf are like, listen, it's pretty simple. Like, did you or did you not obey the law? Like, it's not that hard. It ain't that complicated. Like, it's not that deep.
Just the tip.
Did you or did you not? So if you didn't, you should have nothing to be worried about, right? And so that is what is so crazy about this entire thing, because again, while, you know, relishing in like 3D glasses and popcorn over this, watching Trump get persecuted, now it's like, oh, wait, the tables are being turned. And now they're like, oh, it's a revenge tour. Oh, wait, what if he's like partisan in his attempts? And it's like, wow. It's called the pot. It's called the kettle. It's calling it black. Okay. Again, if that's racist, that's on you, babe. You're looking a little too much into that. Okay.